All right, you're live, right? We're live right now.
Oh,
But what you saying? Your back is what?
his back is just acting up, so trying to get back into a rhythm. There we go. So we live?
Yeah. I think. I mean, oh. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, we're live. We're just chilling. So, how's your day going? Well, what did you do today? Did you do something crazy? I was saying, did you go to?
let's see. I woke up, had some breakfast, went to the bank, practiced some social distancing,
At
came
the
back
bank?
home, took a nap, ate some food, and here I am. So my Friday night is lit.
Yeah, man. I've been like bored the whole day. Like tomorrow I have a big schedule just with what I want to do. But today
Okay.
I just wanted to chill today. So I was live earlier. I was doing an unboxing and then I was like, where's everybody at? I don't know. Tonight feels like a chill night. Oh man, we got people in the chat. Who we got? We got 1-2 comic talk. Yeah, I was live with Kevin. Yeah. Awesome dude, man. He has a lot of inside, information, which was cool, and it was cool to hang out with him.
Ugh.
TK taking that Friday night over. Yeah, man. Yo, nah. You know who took the Friday night? You know who took the Friday night, Mo?
Who took the Friday night?
My boy had 570 people watching his first time watching Civil War.
Oh man, this guy Perry.
Bro, he had 570 people watching him. At that point, if I have that many people, I'll be scared of what they might comment at me. Like, yo, you idiot. But that was cool. Rabbit, what's up? 1-2 comic talk. TK, what's up? Ben Compton, what's
What's
up?
up, Ben?
TK Mo, what's up? Yeah, honestly, today we're just chilling. It's not even. I mean, I was asking Mo. This is not an official video, right? Official pop culture live.
Nah,
So this is us just hanging out. So
we
yeah,
just like what?
Lennon. Oh man, who's Lennon? Which one's Lennon? Rabbit? Yo, what up, Lennon? I think that's what Lennon. Lennon's one of Perry's friends that we play Call of Duty with.
Oh, okay.
Yo, Mo, how does it go, bro? Yo, look at the bars.
Yo, I go as far as I go, bro. That's how Mo does. 1-2
Mo
comic
is bringing
talks.
that weak sauce on a Friday night, yo.
Yes, yes, it
Blame it on his
is.
back. Blame it on his back. Logan. My man, our biggest fan. It's not the size of your schedule. Hmm?
mm.
It's
But
it's
besides counts though.
does it
Don't be
though?
listening to that bullshit girls be saying. Like, oh, look how cute. No.
Damn, you just killed so many guys' dreams right now. Wow. They stay calling me names. Nah, but that was cool, man. He had a 3-part series to it. So he got to what am I trying to say? He got to like, show more of his reaction rather than it being one video in one shot. He got to go
Okay.
throughout the movie and people got to see go in depth what it was. So it was pretty cool. And yeah, he's doing an amazing job over there. That's rad.
That's rad.
B Rabbit. Yeah. Uh Mo, what you read this week? That deceased question mark?
Perry, I haven't read anything. I'm actually gonna be doing my reading tomorrow. I did, yo, TK and Perry. I did get my hands on Deceased. So tomorrow by early afternoon, I should be up to date. So that's something that I would like to discuss. I saw sneak peeks of it anyway, but I'm saving for I could like read from beginning to end. So
Yeah, man. It's
yes,
cool. It just
soon,
ended. There's three
soon.
parts to it too.
Yeah, so
Three
soon I'll be pretty much up to date with the newest ones.
Oh yo, we started talking about Century today. Did you hear?
I caught, yeah, it was with you and John. I caught towards the end of it, you know, with the whole thing about Null with Sentry, you know, some people are saying that Null was created within the Void, or they're saying that Void and Null are connected. So,
What is your part
uh,
on that? What do you think?
I mean, I would hate for the Void to become that powerful. I always wanted it to be that the void was something that the Sentry just created in his mind, and that's his alter ego. Like that's the void. Oh, there's no void, but now we're talking about like the void. Like if it was something from cosmic being from the beginning, so it will be godlike. So Sentry's OP as it is. Now it's like, damn, like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think of it unless I see how it's written.
You know what would suck if like the void was just part of no.
It would be weird because then it's like, so it wouldn't make sense.
I mean, they could make it make sense though.
They could, because
somehow, some way, they could fill in the holes. Hey, yo,
they could, because Sentry's origin is he was a drug addict who broke into a lab. He drank the superhero serum, which was times 1,000. Pretty much, it was like he took Kool-Aid without it being mixed in water. So it was the superhero serum.
He took pre-workout, but without mixing it, he just
So that's what he took. So that's what gave him so much power, and he was strong, and he was all this stuff. But the whole void thing was something in his mind. That's what John said was true. Like what I enjoy about Sentry is like he's mentally damaged, and that's what is so interesting. And I thought that he made that himself, that he knew how powerful he was, that he was like, I can't control this power, but the reason why is because the void. I think the void is him, quote unquote, trying to say that he doesn't want to unleash so much power because of how strong he is, and he'll enjoy it. But now we're talking about the void being like this thing on another level.
Yeah, so this is yeah, that's what I thought. What's wrong with you? What? Yeah, you got the void in you?
Uh-oh.
Chill, dog. Literally, dog. Anyway, so yeah, I thought it was just like his alter ego, like you said, like just I thought he had like a split personality, and the way he sees his other personality is like that, like a void and crazy, but it's just like, it's yourself. It's nothing too crazy.
Yeah, it's you that created it. There is no void. You know how like the Dark Phoenix, there's Jean Grey and then there's the Phoenix, but she and a little bit of Jean Grey enjoyed the destructive power of Dark Phoenix, that she enjoyed it. That's her dark side. She doesn't want
Who wouldn't?
She doesn't.
I would like that.
Side. No, I'm just saying.
I would enjoy it.
I don't, but I like it. That's what the void was to the Sentry. Remember how when he was fighting the Hulk and he was like, "You're the only one that I can unleash this, like this. Fuck it, like I can go hard at you because I enjoy that." That's what I thought. Now we're talking about no creating the void. So how did the void get inside of him? You know what I mean?
I'll tell you right now, if No created the void, then he could then we can talk about being the most powerful villain in the universe.
Then that would put him in that section of like just how powerful is he. We were talking about, what was it, a few days ago, Dark Phoenix or Jean Grey versus Hulk, and what's the difference between Phoenix, and then we talked about Phoenix and the void, how powerful they are. Like then we could start really breaking it down. Like we know the origin of the void. Yes, he is this, he is that. Now we know it's not just something that he made up. So I don't know. I guess we gotta wait and see, right?
I want to see where No, Phoenix, and the Void are at in power levels. Like, are they on one continuous line? Like, yeah, they're that powerful. Because honestly, I still don't think Noel is up there with the Phoenix and the Void right now. But I'm sure with all the talks that he's gonna get built up and he's gonna become that powerful.
Me either. I still have Phoenix here. I had the Void almost there because there was somebody on YouTube who was discussing how the two most powerful entities is the Phoenix and the Void.
Was it what's his name? TK's Batcave?
No, I believe it was Jonas's coffee shop. Coffee talk.
Oh god, tea time.
What up, y'all?
Adrian, what's up, man? Panda. Read Deceased 3 and the digital one, Deceased Earth and or something like that with Jimmy Olsen. That's the one I haven't read yet. I gotta read that one. What up, Perry? Yo, Panda. Did you ever pick up the unkillables? What up, guys? Holy shit! A lot of people posting videos and live tonight. Damn, phone blowing up. Yo, it's Friday night. It's Friday night. Everybody's out to hang out, and I have no bars. He drank that raw and uncut.
Yeah, he did.
I know what you mean, Chad. Just what's that team to pop in for a second on everybody's live? Oh man, I didn't even know a lot of people. Like, yo, you see, I don't even get notifications, but that's cool. I mean, hey man, shout out to them. Comic Dom, what is up? Ben to what? So yeah, Mo. So Century sucks. Nah. I really do want to see Century like Century's a character now. Like he's a legend now. He's a legend in who he is. Like someone as powerful as him, but stays on the down low. He's under the radar the whole time. If he wanted to defeat like all these crazy villains that were coming out and trying to take over and stuff, he could have taken out everybody. Probably could have taken out all the scrolls himself.
But that's the problem with the Century. He's so OP that you have to kind of like, the way he's written is like he's Elseworld while things are happening on Earth. Because if he's on Earth while these major Cold Century, you know what I mean? And that kind of kills it for storylines. You know who he reminds me of a little bit? Vulcan from X-Men. That he's like very powerful, but he's too OP that he can't be around all these storylines.
So who could take out the Century? How do you take out the Century?
It depends on the writer. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we still have the discussion of the Hulk. Can the Hulk fight him at his best? Yeah, we saw that, but that was the Sentry versus the Hulk. That wasn't the Sentry full void. You know? Like,
does he have a new name since he turned red?
He's still the Sentry. He's still the Sentry, but now it's all three of them kind of like agreeing that we could be together. It's Robert Reynolds, the Sentry, and the Void. Like, yo, we're good. Like, we're not gonna fight this no more. But he's so powerful now. He's somewhere else. He's like, isn't he like in that negative zone and stuff? He's somewhere.
I don't know. Like he bounced. He was like, "Yo, I gotta do something. Peace." He reminded me of the android in DC when the android bounced, and he was like, "Yo, you know what? I'm out. Infinite knowledge about to come through right now."
That's a perfect example. Amazo, like he's one of the most powerful. So imagine him being a superhero. He'll win all the battles. So you kind of write them off that they're Elseworld. So that's why they're not around.
But the thing is, with Amazo, it fluctuated with his character. With his character, they depowered him a lot at one point when he was going against Batman. And then they OP'd him when he started reading everybody's powers. And then he went into the universe, started reading everything he can, and just came back as like, I don't even know what to call him.
I mean,
like at that point, what is he, a god? I don't even, what does gods mean in comics?
He
Not
pretty
much.
much became godlike, but also we have different godlike levels. Like, is he cosmic godlike? Is he superhero above godlike? Like Superman is godlike. Martian Manhunter is almost godlike. Shazam is godlike. But then you have others who are just powerful, that they're not on their level, but they're powerful, you know? So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Dark Phoenix will be somebody who could go on Sentry, or Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch. Like, you have those powerhouses that you kind of like want to see. All right, if he's this strong, who could beat him? You know?
Yeah, it's true. Well,
Madam Web. I don't know.
Thanos versus Sentry. Let's just start breaking it down if we can, just to see where he's at. Let's just start throwing people at him.
Thanos versus Sentry will win. Let's
and
be real.
It's so no. I agree with you, but it's just,
you know what? Hold on.
It's so crazy to have him.
With
the gauntlet. Now with the gauntlet.
So without the gauntlet, I have Sentry winning. And this is, listen, whoever's listening, even TK knows, I'm a big Sentry fan, but I also keep it real. Like, the fact that he can control fucking molecules and shit like that, like Molecule Man, that alone will beat Thanos. Thanos is a powerhouse. He's a powerhouse. You know what I mean? But Thanos doesn't have, like, you know, like he's telepathic and like can do all this and that. You know, he's not like that. You know what I mean? So I have Sentry over Thanos. Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, I mean, this guy can control everything. I have Thanos winning. You know?
So, how powerful is that gauntlet then? Can it
Is
do anything?
the way it's described to us, TK, it can do anything plus everything. Control time.
But it's like, can you snap, let's say, death or all those? I don't want to say cosmic beings because I think they even above that, like on the celestial levels. Like,
well, so here's an example. You remember that? That's a good example. Remember when Morgan Le Fay? She's like this witch something, and the Dark Avengers went to fight her, and she did some snap, and Sentry was gone. Right? It was something like that. Some mystic dragon came and ate him, and then I remember Norman Osborn was like, "All right, cool, huh? They got that in a way. Damn, that sucks." She took up. Yeah. Oh, that might be it. That might be it. I remember that Norman Osborn was like, "Damn, Sentry was always like my superpower, my backup. That if a superhero gets crazy, I'll always have this guy." But also Norman Osborn was kind of like, "But at least I don't have to deal with this crazy shit no more. Sentry's dead." Yo, the next cut of that scene, all of them, they're like, because my man just appeared out of nowhere. He's like, "Oh, I'm immortal. I can do whatever I want." You know what I mean? And Norman was like, "Oh, good to have you back. Okay." You know what I mean? That's when they started finding out how powerful he was. So you say, can he just snap cosmic beings? Can he just snap Sentry? Maybe he could snap Sentry and then Sentry could just come back.
That's yeah, I don't like. You know, when it came to Sentry, I never seen Sentry at like his weakest point, or like actually showing him that he's defeated in a way. Like, I guess the closest thing would be, well, actually, you know, he did get Thor did do his lightning attack, and the Hulk fought him until human form. But even with that, that was before we got this Sentry that is like okay with the Void, and they're trying to figure. So I'm like, yo, Sentry is possibly top 5 beings, powerful beings of all. Let me see the chat real quick.
Yeah.
Ian, what's up, man? I just feel like writers haven't really figured out what to do with Sentry. Hopefully they do something cool, just like Dude was talking about. He's just so OP. Yeah, man. Kakarot, Goku all the way. Hell yeah. Le Fay. There you go, Le Fay.
Morgan Le Fay, right?
Fata Morgana.
I think that's her.
There you go. Mark the Cuddy Sark. What is up? Long time no see, kind of, right? When was the last time you seen your boy?
2 episodes ago.
Yeah, probably. K Titus, hello guys from Japan. Como estás usted? Yo, K Titus knows every language. Makes me feel bad. Yo. I don't even know Spanish like that. But yeah, I think Sentry right now should be considered at least top 10 strongest Marvel super. I don't know what you want to call them, beings, because
characters for now, because we still don't know what he is. You know what I mean?
Like, okay, who would take him out? For definite, who would take him out? Like, if you're like, I'll put this guy versus Sentry. Like you really got to rethink who you're about to put against him.
Well, that's the thing. Okay, who would take him out? You just brought up 2 times that you said that he was sort of defeated. That still wasn't him fully unleashed. When Thor struck that strike, this guy Robert Reynolds was telling him, "Yo, kill me
do it now.
Do it now. Kill me now." And Thor was like, "Okay, I got to do this." But it's like, "Yo, I'm going to kill the dude." He's like, "Do it now before I..." And then he starts transforming and he throws that lightning. So yeah, he beat him, but it was like this guy kind of like holding back, like, "Kill me, kill me, kill me." With the Hulk. The Hulk didn't defeat him. People keep saying he got defeated. They both canceled each other out. He turned into Bruce Banner, and this guy turned into Robert Reynolds, and then he collapsed. So people were like, "Oh, he fainted. He beat him." But damn, that was World Breaker Hulk, and he still didn't like defeat him. You know. So you just asked
Dude,
me.
first of all,
who
during
would
that
beat him.
time, they got beat up. The World Breaker Hulk defeated everybody.
Yeah, and he pretty much, it was pretty much a tie. So who would beat him? That's the thing. Who would beat him? Like beat him, not like, oh, he's had, oh no, kill me now, I'm a human, kill me right now. Doctor Strange, maybe? Can Doctor Strange kind of like turn him to some other universe?
Yeah, but you got to understand that we're talking about the guy that defeated Molecule Man as well.
That's Molecule Man is, yo, people think he's a corny character. He's one of the most powerful villains out there. He can control Molecule. His name is Molecule Man, you know? You know, so
there's the Sentry. Hey Logan, how you doing?
So he even has his power. So he's immortal, because now he could just turn you into different, you know. Be careful.
He's immortal too.
Yeah, I have this ab ball. He got out and he like rolled and hit the side.
Oh man.
So let's keep it real. Oh, Mo is a Sentry fan. Yeah, but I'm also keeping it real. Who could defeat him straight up one-on-one?
Bro, I'm not even a Sentry. Well, I guess I'm a Sentry fan, but you're on another level. That's like your guy. Me, I'm a fan of who he is and what has happened and everything he's been through. All his storylines. It's just it doesn't add up to him being like defeated like it was nothing. Yo, Jay Blitz, what's up, man? Thank you for dropping by. We're just here chilling and drinking. Yo, Mo, what's in your cup? What's in your cup, Mo?
Just some Bacardi and some fruity juice.
Damn, now it's just Bacardi and fruity juice. Before it used to be like, yo, I got some Bacardi, some fruity juice.
Yo, I had to step back because, yo, my face was getting all puffy, all this sugar and stuff, and I was like, yo, no more Bacardi coconut, just Bacardi, but get coconut juice. The thing with Sentry, what caught my attention was, all right, this dude's like Superman, but he's crazy. And yo, why are people so afraid of him? Let me see who this guy is. So I thought that was pretty interesting because you know how I feel about Superman. Superman is such an important character, but I don't enjoy his stories because he's OP. To me, he's like, oh, he could always win. Even though, don't get me wrong, it's not that simple. With this guy, he doesn't want to use all his strength because he's afraid of a void. I'm like, what the fuck's a void? So ever since then, I've been a fan. Plus, World War Hulk is one of the dopest stories ever, you know?
You know who could take out the Sentry? Let me take a
don't say Squirrel
my
Girl.
Samuel Adams. I'm drinking Samuel Adams. Probably.
Uh-oh, if you gotta take a sip.
Ghost Rider. Entity versus entity.
Probably. I mean, yo, probably. Right? Because, yeah, probably. He'll do the penance stare. And the Sentry will be like, I know what I am. But maybe. That's something. You know?
No, but I don't know. I'm trying to think. I was about to say maybe all these entities were created by one powerful being. But then I remember that one powerful being that created the Phoenix is the Living Tribunal.
Yo, that's a fact?
That created
Phoenix? I didn't know that.
Created the Phoenix. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99.9%. I read it in a book.
So if let's just say it's fact. If the Living Tribunal can beat the Dark Phoenix, I'm sorry, created the Dark Phoenix, then he can beat the Dark Phoenix, right?
Well, we don't know because again, I think Mephisto created the entity of Ghost Rider, but I think Ghost Rider could defeat Mephisto.
No, yeah.
So it's like just because one person created it doesn't mean that they're more powerful than that. I don't know. These are some good questions. Yo, if anybody want to jump in, you know, we're cool to hang out with a couple of people, see what they want to say about things. Imagine we get some hater real quick, comes on real quick. Yo, Sentry sucks, man.
Yo, Sentry's a fake Superman. We know they got the idea from Superman, asshole.
What Adrian guy? Adrian was like, Squirrel Girl did take out Thanos. Haha. Even we didn't get to see it. She did. She still did it. Yeah, I mean, Squirrel Girl is a random ass character that came out of the woodworks to become one of the most powerful as well, because of I don't know.
And she defeated Dr. Doom too. Some crazy shit. As of now, if you want me to give you an honest answer, I have the Phoenix, the Dark Phoenix, defeating the Sentry until I'm proven wrong. Because we need to see the origin of all his power, you know? So I have Phoenix and then the Sentry. No.
Well, let's just look at some cool images over here that I pulled up.
Or is it that the Phoenix can defeat the Void? I don't know.
I'm telling you, we don't know yet, but check this out. Let's see some cool panels. So
ooh. Oh, there's I call him Sentry Prime. Golden Sentry.
We got World War Hulk Sentry.
Oh yeah.
We got the New Avengers Sentry.
Yo, that run was so good. So
yeah,
good.
Man. We got.
People forget he came back as one of Apocalypse horsemen. Remember when he was beating?
Yeah, it's right here. It's somewhere around here. But look at that. That's a cool image. I'm whole. I'm finally whole. Yeah, this guy's crazy. Let me see.
Remember when he was beating up Thor and he rips off his face? He's like, "This is me." Thor's like, "Oh my god, Valhalla."
Oh man, Sentry was no joke. Let me see. What other image we got here?
Another hero.
No, look, this was the Ares. So this was during. Was this during Dark Avengers versus New Avengers?
That was on
Siege. This was Siege, right?
Siege.
Right before he started flying.
Asgard.
Damn, how do I pull this up? Yeah, right here. Yeah, Siege number 2. Look at that. Look at that. If you guys don't know, that's Ares right there being torn in half, which could also be put in perspective. So if we really wanted to get down to business, we could be like, well, Sentry just ripped a god in half.
The god of war. Yo, look at everybody's face in the bottom. Look at fucking Bull. That's not even Bull. That's not Hawkeye. That's Bullseye. He's like,
look at Venom or Spider-Man, whoever this was. I forgot what this was.
That was Venom, but in the Spider-Man.
We got Taskmaster. We got Iron Patriot with no emotion because he can't show an emotion. And then what is this? Is this Ares?
That's Ares' head. No.
Oh god! Look at his arm over here. Damn, I gotta go back to my comics because I definitely have this and I forgot how intense this was. This was crazy. This was during a fight. This is when everybody looked up. There was a lot of crazy scenes like that. There was a underrated comic. It was New Avengers versus Dark Avengers, and I remember that they fought the whole comic book. They fought. Damn, I have it in one of my boxes. I don't know which one, but throughout the whole comic, they were fighting, and it was crazy because it was just like talk about some action packed. Like that thing was crazy. Look at John Romita Jr.'s artwork with Sentry. Oh man,
that's when he that image you just put. That's when he finally said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go fight the Hulk." Because remember during World War
they were asking him,
"Yo, you need to fight it," and he's like, "Oh, the Void and this and that," and something clicked, and that's when he flew out the house, and we were like, "Yes, fight!" And they both went at it.
They went at it. Yo, you see it in the city. You see it in Madison Square Garden. Remember, they go through Madison Square Garden and everything. Let me see, what image is this? This is the Void. Was this the Void? I think it was. Okay, so here we go. Let me see. Let's put this in a little bit more perspective. What the hell is that? It's what you were looking for. When the Sentry tore himself apart, he tore 2 dimensions within him.
What? And look at their faces. What?
Oh man, that's Silver Surfer Black too.
Like, what?
Yeah,
what
man.
I'm saying. This guy is powerful, man. He's powerful.
He's insane. I want to catch some good. Oh man, this is when he fought his boy, somewhat of his best friend. Remember, his best friend was like hating on him.
Oh, his sidekick.
His sidekick. There you go.
Yeah, his sidekick became a sentry too, but then this guy just kicked his ass. There has to be Hulk. You should search Hulk versus Sentry.
Yo, it's about to get real if I search that real quick.
Ooh.
Let me see. Hulk versus Sentry. That was during World War Hulk. If it doesn't come up, I'll just put that. But let's. All right, that's the ending part. I want to see where did it begin?
Every time they would fight, they would show the skyline, and they would show that like.
Look at that. That's disintegration happening right there. Oh man, where is it? Oh no. I guess I can't put it bigger, but this is it right here. Look at that. That's New York City in flames with the Hulk and Sentry fighting. If you guys haven't read this, I'm sure you guys have, but if you guys haven't read World War Hulk, you gotta really first of all go to Planet Hulk and then go to World War Hulk so you can understand the whole story arc. Or even before that, I forgot where it happens where the Illuminati sends him. It was during one of those runs, though. I think it was during the new Avengers run. I think I'm not too sure where we got the Illuminati team, but yeah, things were crazy. Isn't this Tony Stark? Remember when yo, he made a fool out of everybody. The Hulk, like no lie, he really happened. But look at this. That's buildings just disintegrating. Those are cars. That's like the Phoenix power right there. Just on a level, just to understand. See what else.
And we're talking so much about how dope that battle scene was of the Hulk versus Sentry, but the best scene in World War Hulk is him and Black Bolt.
Nah, him and well, that was in the thing, but him and Ghost Rider. I'm gonna show you the Ghost Rider one. I'm gonna show you the Ghost Rider one. A lot of people slept on it, but I was reading Ghost Rider at the time. So
that was a tie-in, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was with Ghost Rider. It was on Ghost Rider's side of the story. I'm trying to put this in.
Look at all that. Look at all that destruction.
I know.
It's like the word is boom. Boom.
If it was any other superhero here or any villain, they'll be disintegrating in mid-air right now because of it. Look at that. Look at all these superheroes like shit. Oh damn.
This is World Breaker Hulk. World Breaker, who today they say that's as of now the strongest. Thank you.
Are you good there?
Give me
I can't see you, so I don't know what you're doing.
Oh no, I'm here.
Oh, okay. All these years.
Look, he's getting punched in the face, and look what he's saying.
All these years, I tried to calm you down. And now, at the end of it all, it's me. It's me who needs the calming down. Yeah, I remember this. I remember us talking about this as soon as it happened. And it was crazy. And then it got up to this point. Yeah, I was like, yo, did you see that? You don't see that in comics. Like, at that point, like, it was on a different level. Like, you've seen a lot of crazy stuff. But this, I think this was more about brute force and strength rather than power. If you understand what I mean, like it's not like on a cosmic power being kind of level.
Yeah, I think that was like pure,
like a brutal fight between the most like strongest superheroes going at it. So I'm like trying to, Bruce, yeah, this was crazy. Again, like the fire in this was crazy. Look at the Hulk bleeding like crazy. Last time I saw the Hulk bleed like that was because of Zeus. Yo, no lie, Zeus did whoop that ass though.
Yo, we did. Can Zeus beat the Sentry? Power-wise.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Sentry's on a level is like questionable about everything, but it did end up like this. Bruce, he says thank you, and then he passes out. And Bruce is in that level of he was beat up too. Don't get it wrong. Look at that.
Yeah.
Well, your boy looked like what's her name? What's her name that just fought and she got this forehead really big? No. Ronda Rousey. She's in wrestling, dog. The one with the big forehead, like her forehead got hit so many times or she got hit.
Oh, you're talking about
yeah, I forgot her name. You remember that? That's exactly
Johanna.
Not to make fun of her, but anything, but that's exactly how she looked.
Johanna, some of the rest of it. She used to be champion. She lost twice to Thug Rose. and then she got lit up and she looked like an alien. I was like, ugh. But I'm so pretty. No, go away.
Let me see. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna jump into just the scene with him and oh, remember this? This was one of the funniest moments.
He straight up punched.
It was like, what are you looking at? Wasn't he fighting somebody at this time?
He was beefing. All I know that he was beefing with, I think, the Hulk or somebody else, and he's all the way in the moon. And then Uatu's like watching and saying something. He just said, "Bah!" and he just punches him in the face, and he floats off into space.
Bro, you want to know who caught the hand? And you can see it.
Who?
Your boy Thor. Got like 1,000 hits.
Look.
Oh man, that was another good fight. You guys got to check out if you guys are tuning in right now.
Is that him? Is that him as a? You got to also find that fight scene of him versus Thor.
Yeah, I wanted to show
in the Uncanny X-Force run.
Are you talking about the fake Thor?
No, it's the real Thor. It's the real Thor.
Didn't
Apocalypse Sentry.
Didn't Sentry take out the fake Thor though? I'm pretty sure he did. Somebody took him out.
I mean, I don't remember who took out fake Thor, but I know they went at it again. Because he even said, "I'm gonna take you to the moon again." He was like, no, you're not.
So let me see if I find the image of where it's at. All right, let me see. Let's go through here. So at this point, they're fighting. Okay, this is not him. I'm looking at the scene where he ends up. Is it this one? So it was crazy. Thor's skin, Hulk's skin was ripping from it. So ultimately it ends up with the Hulk all the way on top of the Empire State Building, and he sees Ghost Rider in the bottom. So he goes and he's like, "I'm gonna squish you like a bug," and he jumps, and then Ghost Rider's like, "Shit," and then it ends up like this. It says Johnny Blaze controls the Ghost Rider no more. So at this point, I believe it was Doctor Strange and Iron Man, I think. And they were talking, and then Iron Man went to ask him, and he was like, "Hey, can Johnny Blaze be the Ghost Rider? Well, can Johnny Blaze be the Hulk?" And Doctor Strange was like, "Ghost Rider can, but now he's not in control," something like that. And he goes about it. So you see Ghost Rider, he's down on the ground. He just got smashed by the Hulk. The Hulk jumped out off the Empire State Building. And this is not a favorable occurrence. No. And what is that? You'll see. So then at this point, Ghost Rider is like, he wakes up. And when he wakes up, oh man, I hope they have it here. When he wakes up, it causes like a nuclear bomb to go off in the city out of nowhere. Yeah. And then he like comes out like that kind of, or something like that. I don't know. And then he's about to go head to head, like full power against the Hulk. But then he ends up saying like, something for vengeance. And I understand it wasn't your fault.
Yeah, he does. He goes to the Hulk and he does the what's that? The pendulum stare? What's it called? Pendulum stare? Something like that. And then he saw all the pain that the Hulk went through. And he was like, "You know what? You're good. You know, like I see all the pain you've gone through." And he just rides away.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if they had that image of the bomb of just when he's in the fire, when the Hulk is in the fire. But yeah, this was it. As soon as he opened his eyes, this is what happened. Look at that level of like destruction just by opening up his eyes, and he was taking down buildings too. It wasn't too much of a crazy fight, but it was pretty awesome to see like Ghost Rider at his like best. See his like how powerful he really is. But yeah, man. So it goes back to like, I don't think I don't know who to say. Oh, Flashpoint, what's up, man? How's it going?
So Flashpoint.
I don't know if anybody could take out Sentry at this point. And I would like to see, that's why we was having the discussion. I don't know if we were live or not, but we were talking about where is Sentry and where does Sentry fit in this whole Galactus Thor versus Null thing. Like if he was to come in, he could have destroyed everybody kind of deal.
I think they'll be saving him for these type of battles, like these cosmic type of battles. Like that's what will pop in. He cannot come, and if there's a Civil War 3 type of, you know what I mean? Like it just doesn't make sense there. So let's see. I need to see more of him, but I need the writers to include him in storylines correctly. I want to be like, wow, this is fun. Not like, oh, I know who will win the day. Bring him. You know what I mean? So
Flashpoint.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, man? How's it going?
It's going good. How about yourself?
Good to hear. Great. Friday night, just hanging out, just talking.
What's up, Flashpoint?
That much just trying to. Oh, hold on here. What am I doing here?
Uh-oh.
This is gonna be the first time Mo sees you.
No. I saw him before. I saw him the first time.
That's trying to organize comics, man. It's been a pain in the ass.
You've been getting in comics, right? I've been seeing like Instagram. I think you post a lot of like Flash comics.
Yeah, I just picked up 3 more showcase number 8s. I got a showcase number 13 on the way.
Dude, isn't that like thousands of dollars?
Yeah, I'm investing in them. So I have 7 copies of showcase number 8 right now. So I'm sitting on them so I can control the market.
Oh, damn. Flashpoint got that money.
So showcase number 8, who is that?
That's the first appearance of Barry Allen, the Silver Age Flash.
You got 8 of those? Damn, you rich.
I've been trading for a lot of stuff. I just got rid of my I traded 4 copies of my 9.8 Iron Man Demon in a Bottle, and those are about 300 a piece, and some other stuff. Getting rid of some of my extra Batman stuff. I'm collecting. I'm gonna have a whole room with the Flash slabs and all of the Rogues. I just picked up 2 on eBay for $30, about 5.5, 6.0s. First appearance of the Top, first appearance of Mirror Master. Got that one coming. Yeah, I'm trying to set stuff up.
Damn, that's crazy. First appearance of Mirror Master. Mo, what's up with your hair? What is this?
I don't know what's going on, but this
and
is
they just announced. The writer for the Flash Rebirth just announced that it's only got, I think, 9 more issues, and then it's over. So.
Oh no, for real? Wait,
Yep.
Flash is over?
Yep, and like 9 more issues. He says that it's not going to be the last time he's written the Flash, but it's the Rebirth. He's done with Rebirth.
Oh, but that's the writer himself, and then somebody picks up.
Dude, no one's gonna do as good though, because I don't know. See, the way that where it's at is kind of one of those things where I'm like, I really don't think anybody can really give him justice.
Well, Mo, how would you write the Flash?
The Flash.
This
is what I would.
One story.
This would be the best story ever. All right. So the Flash is trying to figure out his powers. While he's figuring out, he meets this beautiful lady called Iris West. But guess what? They're best friends since they were growing up. So he can't truly express his feelings. But meanwhile, he's trying to figure out these powers. But the number one person who's been helping him with his powers is his beloved trusty teacher, Professor whatever it is, you know? Now, we find out that the professor is an evil version from the future of the Flash. That's never been done before. You're welcome. Do not copyright it. Do not steal it. If you do, let me get some credit. CW season 1. What's up?
Oh
This
man.
I don't know.
motherfucker.
The Flash is such a dope character to, you know, how can you write him? That's the job of these writers to, hey, he's been around for all these years. Give us something brand new, something that's not repetitive. That's what
It's
they
like,
get paid for, right?
it's like Superman. It gets to the
Exactly.
point like Superman.
It's
See,
Superman. Yeah, it's Superman for sure.
see, but the problem with the problem with switching writers is look at Flash Rebirth. So they basically did Tom King fucking dirty. Like they screwed Tom King over. DC did. And I mean, I know I'm one of the few people, but I thought Tom King's like he was tying up loose ends with Batman. He was, you know, like him and Catwoman were finally like getting their thing on, you know, doing all the stuff they were supposed to do, which was everybody wanted it to happen to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, they're like, oh, well, you're not writing it the way we want you to. And then this new guy writing it, which he's not bad. Like, you can't, it's just changed. Like, everything changed. So Batman was becoming lighthearted. Like, he was becoming, like, more human. He wasn't this dark, angry person anymore. And then now he's back to this dark, angry person, which is like, I'm all about character growth in comics. Just like the Flash, it's kind of funny if you read the Flash Rebirth series. It's like all about positivity, you know, and the Flash is known for being a super positive character, but the deeper you get into it, you know, you have like the negative Flash, you have the negative Speed Force and everything else, and it just becomes darker, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Flash is a crazy character. He's very hard to do.
Flash is just like Superman and has a similarity to Iron Man, that there's only so much storytelling you can do with that specific character. You know what I mean? Like Superman, what storyline can you do with him? Like, besides the cool Golden Age stuff of him saving a cat from a tree and stopping a comet from coming to Earth. You know what I mean? Same thing with Flash. So for you to have issues from issue 1 to 7 and then continue on from there, that's difficult. I mean, that's why they get paid the big bucks. You know, with Batman, you can do so many different things because at the end of the day, he's human. You know, even though you give him time, he'll figure it out. Yeah, you know, but you can do so many different things. You know, so I don't know. Let's see. You know.
Yeah, I mean, with the Flash, I feel like they can make a story how the Flash seen it all, and then I don't know, becomes something else. But then you won't have the Flash anymore. But you know how the Flash seen it all, literally, probably like he's been everywhere, he's done everything, he reversed so many things.
Mm-hmm.
It's like your boy's been around the block, and now he's on. I don't know. I mean, what can we? Well, what about Aquaman? Can we get some good Aquaman stories?
Dude, Aquaman Rebirth, man. I just picked up the first 50 issues or 35 issues. Surprise, you know, I was hating, like, I've got the OG Aquaman stuff and it was good. You know, the I felt like Aquaman's movie was meh. It was all hyped up by Jason, whatever his fucking name is.
Momoa.
It wasn't bad, but I'm just like, you know, it wasn't like the Aquaman that I wanted to see. Just like, you know, Aquaman, the Rebirth series, dude, pick it up, man. I think you might be surprised.
Yeah, man. I'm definitely. I want to get into some characters that I never read before. Like Aquaman, I read some. Flash, I read some as well. I'm trying to see. Martian Manhunter. I know a great deal about him, but I don't know his stories. I can't name a story of Martian Manhunter. So,
but it's a character that you can. I gotta pick up this Martian Manhunter storyline. You know what I mean? Like, it can happen. Like that Vision storyline. Vision had his own storyline. It was 8 issues, and it was dope.
It was last year's, right? Or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Last year or 2 years ago?
Maybe 2 years ago. The one with his family, that he's still an Avenger, and they move into a suburban area, and he has kids. But it's creepy. It's interesting, and I was like, wow, I never saw myself wanting to continue to buy a Vision storyline.
Kind of look like that Scarlet Witch thing going on, but you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. I forgot the writer's name, but it has like a 50s Like the cover, Vision #1, the cover has like a old school
Right here.
family 50s type of. There it is. Yeah, that's the one. That run, TK, maybe you've read it, but Flashpoint, I recommend that one. From issue 1 on it's good. It's good. It's in my top 10, TK.
Wasn't it Tom King writing it? Yeah, it was Tom King.
It was Tom King. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. And it gets crazy.
The Vision. Some nice
You
covers.
read that whole run? You read that whole run, TK?
No, I think I picked up the first 2, and then I don't know what happened. I think I couldn't pick up the other ones, and then I just forgot about it. I just jumped off.
If you're looking to like kind of get on a cool comic book run, like right now, I recommend you continue reading that because it gets really good. It gets really good. And Vision, I don't even care about. But I kept reading. I was like, I need to see what happens.
Behold the Vision. I think I have both of them. I think I have this one and the West Coast one. The gray one.
It gets deep. It gets real deep.
West Coast Avengers Vision. Yeah.
Another storyline that a lot of people talk about that they say is really good is Miracle Man.
Yeah, Miracle Man was a good run. I read that one.
They say it's like really good. They say it's similar to like this Vision run.
That's the thing. There's a lot of sleepers. There's a lot of comics that a lot of people sleep on just because the characters are not that important. But again, it depends. If you're looking at writers and stuff like that, that's how I guess nowadays you have to look at it, as in like, hey, who's writing what kind of deal? Because if one of your favorite writers is writing a book, you should actually pick it up. I used to go by artist, and I'd be like, because I was more into the artwork, but I was just like yeah, who's drawing this one? Who's penciling this one? And then out of nowhere, it would be like that. It would be that person. And now I'm into the writers. He's a Martian that hunts men.
Why is that his name?
Martian Manhunter. I think his race. I think it has to do with his race. But I'm not too sure.
It's like Superman villain.
That's another powerful being right there, yo.
Who Martian Manhunter? Yeah.
Dude, if you go down his list of powers, it's insane.
You would think that he could be.
It's Superman. Like I mean, yeah. Especially the Alex Ross. He has flight, telepathy, psych. I can't do that. Superhuman strength, invisibility, shapeshifting, genius level intellect, phasing. Can you imagine phasing through somebody? So phasing, is that the same thing as Kitty Pryde's phasing? Yeah, right?
Yeah, I would say so. Imagine you have the power to
Can Kitty Pryde kill Thanos?
Technically, she can if she phases to his heart and pulls it out, right?
That's how I see it.
You know who she can't kill? The Sentry.
Don't say the Sentry. Oh my god.
The Sentry will phase and be like, "Oh, I'm back."
So what is phasing? Like, where do you go? Like, you're there, but what's going on?
Phasing is that you can pretty much change the molecular structure of your body's DNA that it causes it to become solid to phase.
Well, the Flash could actually phase as well.
Yeah, he goes.
He doesn't go the sound of his.
Like that. He goes. Yo, imagine him with a girl like. Stop it, Barry.
Oh god, it's Wally, not Barry. Genius level intellect like Lobo. Ooh, yo, can the Sentry defeat Lobo?
Yes.
Why you say that?
because Lobo is similar to Deadpool, that he's just a parody. Lobo can pretty much do whatever he wants. He's like Deadpool. Like Deadpool can't die, but he can do this, he can do that. To me, Deadpool and Lobo, characters like that, we can put them in serious fights. You know what I mean? Because they're a comedic parody that a writer can create them to be whatever they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, in this storyline, I need Deadpool to be this so he can come out on top. On this storyline, I need Lobo to be this so he can come out on top.
Damn. Well, I know that Lobo supposedly he can't die.
Lobo was what?
Lobo can't die.
Yeah, he's almost like immortal.
Immortal, I guess.
If you explode him, and even if there's a drop of blood, he can come back. What? Deadpool's the same way. But
Is Deadpool the same way?
Deadpool is that he has.
He's not the same way.
Factor. It depends on the writer.
They changed him up. They changed him up because before it used to be that he can regenerate, but only like a limb, only limbs and stuff, not his whole like physical body, not everything. And then now he could do the same thing, I guess, as Lobo.
Now he's immortal because Thanos cursed him that he can never die because
but that was old
Deadpool
though.
Wasn't but that's current now that he can't die.
Is it with the whole thing with death? Is that still current?
Yeah. That's still, this dude survived everything. I think Deadpool is that he can just survive. He can just regenerate. That's pretty much it. That whole thing about that he can't die because of Lady that's like pushing it. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, so now he can do whatever he wants.
And who the hell is Lady Death? What is her role in the Marvel universe?
She's just Death. She's like
Death from Supernatural?
I think she's like the Grim Reaper.
But what does that mean? What does that mean?
She's just Death. Like, I guess she's the lady who comes in when somebody's about to die and be like, "Ooh, come with me." And Thanos,
come over here.
No, you can't buy me burger or pizza like Sam and Dean like to do.
Look what Perry said. He was like, so Lobo is so amazing you can't even compare it to anyone.
Lobo is his own entity. Like, he's his own. He wants, what was it? Didn't he want to like explode a planet, or he put it in his mouth and exploded and he still survived it? Like, what the fuck is that? Deadpool does the same thing too.
So who would win in a fight, Deadpool or Lobo?
I think Lobo, right? Because he's also cosmic in a way.
Yeah, he is. I mean, I guess he breathes in air. I mean, in space, riding around in his motorcycle, riding around getting it.
Guys? What's up, guys? I'm gonna come here and do this and that.
Dean and Sam ? Lady Death is immortal. Yeah, I mean, I know Lady Death is immortal. I know she's really powerful, but where does she stand? Like, is she the one after you die you go to? And people are gonna say yes. That's who cares. But you're telling me whenever Galactus dies, he has to go through Lady Death and all of that, or whenever Odin dies.
I think when Galactus dies, he goes to somewhere else. I think it's when humans die, or stuff, and
lower life forms.
He's like his own thing, you know what I mean? Like, imagine his big body and that, you know, comic books, you know what I mean?
What about 6ix9ine? Is he immortal?
6ix9ine is immortal, so immortal that he's still alive, even though he's acting tough in the house.
That's probably the real question. Did 6ix9ine snitch?
Did 6ix9ine snitch, or did he? Oh, yawning. Yo,
he snitched his house. He's a snitch. Put it in his mouth and it exploded. That's what she said. Hey, yo.
Yep.
Word.
Whoops.
Lobo.
Whoops.
Lobo, the new herald of Galactus. Yeah, right. Just the weekend, his comics. Yo, what up, Rod? How's it
Yo, what
hanging?
up,
We're just here chilling. The more Mo yawns, the more I yawn, and then it's just falling apart. Oh man, I thought you know what? I thought we was gonna get into like the whole apocalypse, dark apocalypse, Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, but we should save that. We should save that for another night.
Cause I'm dying out.
Yeah, I'm dying out too. The more you yawn, I'm like, all right, I gotta go play some Call of Duty.
Start yawning like this.
All right, well, we did go through some characters. We went through the Sentry, which is arguably one of the most powerful characters in Marvel, I guess. Because for some reason, I see him taking out everybody just because what he has done. So it's like, yo, just because not even what he has done, but what people in the Marvel universe has described to his power level, or try to say like, yo, your boy can do this, your boy can do that. Like, I wonder if they gotta send him somewhere. So he's not.
As of now, we could put him in the top 10, but we need more info on where he stands with everybody else. We still need to know what's his ceiling, you know?
What's his origin? Do we know his origin?
We know the origin we know of is the serum that he drank. But what else? What's his limit? What's his limit? Because once we know his limit, then we could be like, yo, you know who could beat him? Yo, you know who we could fight? Because right now it's just a question mark. And we still have that whole No question. Like, how does he fit into all this? You know? How strong is No? We don't know.
Would you be mad if No is the most powerful being universe?
Yes, I would. Because that's going to take away of all the history that we've been reading about our current villains and heroes. But if they do it right, I'll be like, oh, but it's kind of cool though, TK. It's kind of cool though, you know?
They would have to do it really, really, like they would have to break it down in Marvel history to tell me where No fit in every single time. Because remember, they were like, No was there since the beginning. You know how they always do. Like, he's been there. So I want to know where, and he can't be just Venom. I'm sorry to say, but Venom, yeah, he's strong, and yeah, he's a character of Spider-Man, and yeah, he's probably pretty important to the Marvel universe. But No has to be, if he's the most powerful being, he has to be either connected to cosmics beings or something like that, or had to introduce or invade anything throughout history besides Venom. Because Venom is like, all right, yeah, he's a part of Venom. Venom's a part of him. He's like his little henchman or whatever. But I need more than that. I need to see where he fits within these amazing, big, extraordinary characters, just like Galactus, Thanos, Lady Death, and if it goes cosmic, the Phoenix, and all of these different entities. So that's what I'm curious about, what they're gonna do. Yo, I want to play Call of Duty, but guess what? It still hasn't updated. I bet you. I gotta update it. Yep, got him. Not tonight. You wait until Friday night to think about that again. Your boy can do anything. Yeah, man. Said you can do literally anything, and I think a lot of people sleeps on him. And I haven't heard a lot of people talk about him. So this is probably the most I've ever heard of Sentry being spoken about. But this guy he's gonna come out the woodworks, because he's always a character that he has like a short story and then it'll go away and then it'll bring him back for some crazy action. So I'm definitely interested in all of that, because the Sentry is probably one of the most interesting characters as well, just because it's like, yo, what the hell is going on with him? Like, he's psycho, but yet, yeah, it was like Raven. You know who you get me? It's like Raven from Teen Titans. There's like, she was always like what? Who is she, and why? What is going on? Is she a demon? What's going on in her head? Who's her father? You know, what's all of that going on? So she's definitely like one of those characters. They could. I wonder who would win, Raven or Sentry.
Sentry.
Got him. All right. But yo, thank you for everyone that tuned in. We was just hanging out. I hit Mo up. Yo, you want to go live? He was like, I'm down. Yeah. And yeah, it's not an official show. We're just here, just hanging out on a Friday night. But if you guys haven't, you can find Mo on Dudes Talking Comics on Instagram. I do have that giveaway still going up. What's today's date?
Today's we're in April.
Yo, you put a meme up. You put a meme up that made yo. I started dying. I forgot what it was. It was something like that though. It was maple something.
Kermit. It was a
Yeah,
Kermit
yeah.
one. Who's been drunk all of April?
Oh man, but yeah, I gotta figure out the date because it's the 30th is the last day, so that's
So
when
you
I'll announce
got,
the winner.
you got Friday. You got all of next week. So it's gonna be a Saturday and Sunday, the 30th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who we got here? Comics misexplained. Sentry is more powerful than ever because he's combined with the Void. Yeah, it's an acceptance where he's at right now. And I'm glad you know that Comics Explained. A lot of people, I'm telling you, a lot of people have been sleeping on Sentry, and Sentry's going to blow up at one point because, dude, he's like one of the most powerful. He just accepted the Void, and the Void just is like they wrote down a contract and they both signed the paper.
All three of them.
Yeah, all three of them. Yeah.
Are Robert Reynolds, Sentry, and the Void. Now they're all coexisting. No one's fighting the other off. So we still haven't seen. We've seen it, but how powerful is that guy? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've seen bits of it, but what's his limit?
So, oh, you know what's my question right now? Who would win? Donny Cates Thor right now or Sentry?
We still haven't seen how powerful that guy is.
I still haven't seen how powerful Thor is, to be honest. No, slapping Beta Ray Bill is nothing. Like the way he did it, that's a nothing. That's nothing. And they fought a little bit. I'm sorry, but if you're combining the Odin Force with Galactus' cosmic power, I gotta get way more than him just beating up Beta Ray Bill. Everybody was crazy. Everybody was like, "Oh my god, he beat up Beta Ray Bill. Did you see that? He smacked him around like it was nothing. He's crazy powerful." Like, no, man, that's not how it goes. Beta Ray Bill, he's a powerful being, but I seen him get slapped around a couple of times as well. So I gotta see Thor like on some crazy level, which I think they're about to give. I think Galactus is about to give all his power to Thor, and then Thor becomes this. Yeah, and then that right there, if Thor gets that power plus the Odin Force plus his own Thor power, then he would be considered the most powerful superhero at that time to exist.
Yeah, well, yeah, and I want to see. That's why I say I don't know what's his limit. What's his limit? What's his ceiling? Like, how powerful is that Thor?
Well, remember Superman? What's Superman's limit? Yo, your boy keeps going and going.
He's in that bench pressing this thing for 2 days. Oh, but that's 1 trillion pounds. He's like, oh, I could do this forever. What?
I think it was tons, 1 quadrillion tons or whatever. TK, should I do the MCU live stream about Civil War? Yo, Perry, you should definitely do that because not only did you bring that up in the comments during your video, but a lot of people agreed and said you should do that. So you should definitely have a sit down with your fans, your people that support you, your subscribers, and that would be cool. And I'll definitely be in there like, yeah, man, that's what happened. There should be a Sentry versus Moon Knight war. Moon Knight might have fighting chance with the help of his god Khonshu. I mean, probably, and it will be crazy because they both suffer from mental disorders, which is like different personalities, that personality disorder. But I think Moon Knight outshines him when it comes to that because doesn't he have like 10 different? Isn't he like crazy? Ray bitch. I find myself. Thor, the end of Galactus. Thor will take the power from him. You see, if that was to happen, nobody can argue somebody's more powerful than Thor. I'll tell you that right now. Because Galactus was considered one of the most powerful beings. Because on top of that, he was also the chosen one to take out the Celestials. So if that's being said, plus the Odin Force, plus his father, an Odin Norse god power level, nobody's on that level. I'll tell you that right now in comics.
But you know who beat Galactus?
Who?
The Sentry.
Okay. Who beat
the issue of that. He bitch smacks Galactus.
who beat well, look at Thor. Thor went through Galactus' eye, didn't he? And he was about to do the same thing as well. When it was Odin and Thor versus Galactus and Silver Surfer, and then Odin uses all his power to grow high and as tall as Galactus, and then headbutts him, and then once it falls asleep, he goes into the Odin sleep, and we're like, what the hell's going on here?
He said,
yeah, and then Galactus was like, was like, no.
Tengo frío.
Yo, what's up? Z collects. What is up? Damn, yo, I can't stay and watch the whole thing. I mean,
What
we're
was
getting
on
off
anyway?
kind of. So a lot of people are jumping in right now. I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, man. I think Century, we got to talk more about Century. We got to do a whole background, a whole review on Century because
He's the
people need to know
character
about
that
him.
I hope we find out more, and then we could be like, yo, let's go. That Sentry versus this Thor. Oh, okay, let's go. Or yo, that Sentry versus Dark Phoenix. You know what I mean? Or no versus everybody. You know, we don't know right now. We know is what we've read so far.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, if Thor hits this level, he'll be the most powerful superhero.
He would be. He would be
in time. Like there's nothing else. You can't. There's no argument to be made when it comes to that. Full power cosmic. Not even that. Look, I can even break it down further. It was, hey, Galactus is like the chosen one as well again to take out this storm. What is it called? The Black Storm or whatever.
The Black Winter.
The Black Winter. Now, Galactus in his level, in his basic level, wasn't powerful enough to do that. So now Galactus has to eat 4 to 5 planets to be at his ultimate power level. And then you're gonna tell me after that he's gonna give that power to Thor when Thor is holding the Odin Force, King of Asgard, and everything on top of that. Like nobody ever in comics, from what I read, ever reached that level of power.
But from what we're being told, what would happen if this Thor is so powerful and your boy from the darkness comes, with his necro sword, stabs Thor, and that's the end of that Thor. And we're like, what was all that for?
Bro,
You know what I mean?
I'll stop reading Marvel for a minute. I'll tell you that right now.
That's how they're making him sound. No, that's been here forever. He is the most powerful ever. Whoa, hold on. What does that mean?
You guys just don't know yet. Wait a second. Let me work on the backstory.
You see Mephisto like, yo, I'm out. You know what I mean?
He's always like that.
They the glove and he's like, I'm gonna step myself out of existence. I'm out of here. Like,
there was a cool scene back in Thor. Man, what was the storyline with Thor and his uncle being like crazy powerful? He comes back.
Fear Itself.
Fear Itself. There you go. So there was a crazy scene in Fear Itself where Mephisto takes, I think it was Ghost Rider, takes Ghost Rider to like the lair of his uncle, and then his uncle, the badass wizard that he was like, yeah, you see him, that's the demon that's about to destroy everything right now. And they thought they were invisible, and then that wizard was like, I can still see you and stuff like that. It was creepy. It was cool. Mephisto, I don't know, what do you think about Mephisto? Is he powerful or not?
I think he is Hell's version of Loki. That's all.
Damn.
He's mischievous. He's around. He's powerful, but like he's never like a big player. When was the last time he was a big player? When he fucked up Peter Parker's life with that One More Day storyline?
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, he's a big player right now in the Ghost Rider, but not as big. He's just behind the curtains. With Doctor Strange putting him in locking him up, and then right now it's Ghost Rider and the Spirit of Destruction that not Johnny Blaze but Danny Ketch has right now. Yeah, which is interesting. Hold on. Oh, my bad. Took a nap, laugh loud, since it's gonna be an all-nighter. Damn, that's crazy. I wish you the best. You need that nap because all nights are crazy. You guys got me pulling out Donny Cates store issues out and rereading them right now. Yo, man, Noel Martinez. Yeah, man, because it's something a lot of people touch on that story and they're like, yo, it's amazing. What Donny Cates is doing is great and everything like that. And I'm like, sure, it definitely is. My only thing was with the power level. My always thing is like, yo, you got to show Thor and how powerful he is. Like, you got to put it in perspective for everyone to know what it is to have the Odin Force and and to be the Herald of Galactus at the same time. You know,
what if this Thor, I'm gonna put a different scenario again. Before it was null. What if Thor is mad strong? He's like, I have defeated the Black Winter. And then he does a thunder strike. Ah! And then Sentry comes out. He's like, what up, motherfucker? With one finger.
Then that just answers everybody's question that we already know who's God in the comics. Somebody did comics misexplain. He was like, yo, Sentry versus Immortal Hulk. Immortal Hulk is powerful as well, so that's crazy. That's another that would be pretty cool to see now. And I guess there's levels to these guys, right? Who would have thought that the Hulk would have levels to him?
So
that's what it is.
Stronger than Worldbreaker Hulk?
I think so. In the Immortal Hulk storyline, Immortal Hulk storyline, he got to meet the one below all, which is another questionable thing. Like another question mark in my head is like, yo, what is hell and what is hell to the Marvel universe? That's what I want to know. What is hell to the Marvel universe? Because if you got hell and you got the king of hell, and which is what, the Mephisto, where does that leave everybody else that is in that realm of like the one above all, or Thor's Odin's brother, that wizard guy, like that was more powerful. Like, yo, what is going on?
Who is the head guy in comic book Marvel version of hell? I thought it was Mephisto.
That's what I mean. That's what I used to think, and then I was like, wait a minute, but these guys look more powerful. And there's different people. There's Hera. There's like the daughter of Loki being the queen of hell as well.
You got Hela too. So, but they've never said that Mephisto wasn't the actual devil, though. He looks like it, but they've never said that he is the actual devil of Mars.
I mean, I guess they say he's the king of hell.
So, king of hell doesn't mean he's the Lord of hell, you know? Well, you know what I mean, though?
No, I completely understand. It's like Supernatural when you talk about Crowley and you talk about Lucifer.
Yeah, Crowley. Then you got the dude in the white suit. You got Lucifer. You got all these other motherfuckers. Like, I don't know, man.
That's why it always boils down to like, yo, what is a god in the Marvel universe? What is that? Is it really that high?
And who is the god?
Well, I know we got the one above all, which is supposed to be probably like Stan Lee
and his pencil,
or like some crazy being. Yeah, man. Kate said No's not gonna appear in Thor, but writers lie all the time. Yeah. I mean,
that Black Winter has to have association to No. It has to.
It doesn't it? Because then it makes it even more difficult to understand, because now we're here sitting like, all right, so the Black Winter, the only way to take out the Black Winter is Galactus eating these 5 planets and gaining that power, and also having Thor. But if that Black Winter is not considered the most powerful being, or one of the most powerful, or the top one, and then you're gonna come out of the woodworks and say that No is the most powerful villain to ever live. Now that doesn't make sense.
I don't know. All I know, that little cloud disappears. No, better be out there like, ha, 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 ha.
He comes out the smoke like
yeah. On a chair.
Smoking. The Morbius chair comes from DC. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, imagine there's like a crossover between DC and Marvel, and that cloud is, I don't know, the Batman Who Laughs. I don't know. It wouldn't work. Jack Kirby was the one above all in a book before. Okay, so it's Jack Kirby. Yeah, man. I mean, that's who I thought was above everybody. It obviously is the one above all. You seen him in books, well, back in the days, and you heard about him. And then like DC was like the Spectre, but then on top of DC was also considered the one above all as well, as one of the powerful, or the one. But it's like they just announced the one below all in the Immortal Hulk series. It's crazy to actually try to break down who is the most powerful beings. It really is. It's like, do we have a top 3? I mean, we can say our top 3, but like, You know, what does it really mean?
I don't think there'll ever be an accurate list because it all depends on how the writers want to write that specific hero or villain for that storyline. It will always change. It will always change. There'll be certain issues that certain heroes that are so strong are a little bit not as strong just to make the storyline work. You know,
But
it's
sometimes don't you want a definitive answer?
Yes, I do, but then that would mess it up
It's scary
for
though.
future
Yeah, yeah.
storylines. Oh, who's in this storyline? Yo, in this storyline,
The presence. There you go. That's who it
yeah,
was. I was
in
considering
this
the
storyline,
presence
it's
in the
this guy versus this guy. Oh, let me look at the list of the top rank powerful. Also, this guy's number one, the most powerful. And this guy's gonna find out someone that's number two. He's gonna win.
See, so you can't tell me that Noah is gonna be the most powerful villain ever, but then tell me he has no association with the black cloud or the black storm. Because then it's like, all right, so if it takes Thor, cosmic power, Odin force, Galactus is Herald, which is the same thing as cosmic power, and Galactus is power or whatever, to take out this black cloud, you're gonna need something more powerful than Thor to take him out, to take out Null. I wonder what's that's gonna be. But
My man, Robert Reynolds.
let's hope. Let's see if your boy comes back. Hopefully your boy comes back out of the woodworks and like, yo, I handle this. I'm the savior. And then I don't know what would happen afterwards.
He's got a ponytail. It's like, what new look? Who this?
Oh man. But all right, let's end it here. What time is it? We're an hour and 21 minutes. I think we did good Friday night just to hang out.
We did good. It's good.
A lot of color.
Hangouts. Yeah, hangouts like it's cool like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of people in the chat, they were hitting us up, especially comics misexplained at the end. He was cool. He was reading, telling us what the one above all versus the one below all. And shout out to everybody that came through in the chat. Thank you for coming. Again, we was just hanging out. I know a lot of people have like their main stuff going on and stuff. We just wanted to hang out. Also, I just wanted to tell Mo that Sentry's not all that, and Batman would win any fight. Batman honestly would win any fight. So
I have a plan for the Sentry. Sentry go poof, and then Batman comes out of nowhere. Like what?
Yeah, but I don't know if you've seen Justice League Dark. But if it wasn't for Batman, like always, if it wasn't for Batman, woo!
Yeah. Once again, we'll talk about it in the next episode. In Justice League Dark, it was Batman who had what's it called? He calls it something, a plan, but it was called something else. It's what happens if something goes bad. It's called something. Zatanna.
Fail switch.
It's something like that. He had
fail switch.
No, not a fail. It was called something. This was part of Batman's. I'm gonna search for it, but yes, Batman once again had a backup plan. That's a movie we need to discuss very soon.
Yeah. Next episode, definitely. We was gonna do it here, but then I was like, we're not in a legit episode, and that's something we would want to definitely break down step by step and show how it was. Perry Comics was like the one beside all.
That's the side chick.
Yeah, I just want to point out that Perry Comics, he woke up late this morning because he had his alarms for PM instead of AM. So, ¿Quién lo manda, right? Yo, Perry, I hope you downloaded your thing, though. I'm going to go play Call of Duty, probably read. Yo, I got some videos that I want to drop and some books I want to read. I want to do reviews on like the Hush storyline. I like the Hush storyline. That was one of my favorite storylines growing up. Jim Lee's art. And then I saw Thomas Elliott. I was like, oh, snap. But I hope you guys have a good night. Mo, it was great seeing you. And we out.
We out.
We out. We out. Yo, we're still alive. People are still coming in. All right, peace. Yo, let's get it. Yeah, man. Let's play some Call of Duty. Hit me up. Oh, God. You know, earlier I went live and I left it on. So if you guys
Oh,
go
yeah.
watch that video and you watch it, you give me the views and you go all the way towards the end. I left it on live. I think Z hit me up in the convo, like on Instagram, DM me, and he was like, "You noob." And I was like, "Why you calling a noob? You see my gameplay on Call of Duty?" And he was like, "No, you left it on live. You're still live." And I was like, "Oh damn, there's communication problems." Between what? I need to get an old school alarm clock so it screams, "Come pinga, wake up."
Come pinga, wake up.
Oh, that would be
Pinga.
horrible. Can you imagine? Can you imagine randomly getting that and your girl sleeping next to you doesn't know that that's the alarm?
No, get that alarm with the hand. Put it next to you. Then when it goes. But instead of a hand, you can make it a shape of a pinga.
Instead of my hand, it's oh, never mind. All right. So have a good night. I'm sweating over here, and Mo keeps yawning. Look at his hairdo. Everybody, before we go, guys, look at your boy's hairdo real quick. Bam. Mo, there's anything you want to say to the community?
I need a haircut. My barber hit me up. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be cutting hair in my house." And I was like, "I ain't trying to get that coronavirus, so I'm gonna just let my hair grow."
Oh man, peace.
That's it, man.